Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Well, good morning. It's Wednesday, December 22nd, 2021. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief. It is a mad rush for Christmas for me and also the Military Bowl. I need to get my act together today. I'm actually going to be emceeing the parade, so if you are downtown for that on the 27th, be sure to stop by the little Cutwater pop-up tent I'm going to have down there by the Christmas tree. I'm going to borrow it from Katzif Brothers because I don't have one on my own, but do stop by and say hello. All right, let's get into the news, shall we? I picked up a rapid test at the library yesterday morning and overheard a conversation in the parking lot between two people about where to go get the next test. And it reminded me of that whole toilet paper shortage in 2020 and going even further back, that Beanie Baby craze. But fear not, County Executive Pittman bought 100,000 home test kits and President Biden is distributing 500 million more. That was with a B. Locally, you can pick up 3 per household at all libraries, all police stations, some fire stations, the Annapolis Mall, Arundel Mills Mall, Live Casino Hotel, Annapolis Exchange, which is where they do the testing now, and several other county buildings. We do have a full list on eyeonannapolis.net, so there should be plenty of home test kits available for you before the holiday. The Anne Arundel County Police have arrested a 16-year-old Glen Burnie teen and charged him with assault. This all went down at North County High School in a bathroom. A student was washing his hands when the suspect dropped a vape pen and told the victim to pick it up. When the victim didn't, the suspect pulled a knife and very minorly, if that's a description, stabbed the victim. I do say minorly because the student ultimately was not treated by EMS and it was a very, very superficial wound. In a letter sent home to parents, the principal said it was an isolated incident and to, quote, not let a single incident derail the positive energy at the school. Do you have a child with a disability or a special medical need? And have you been affected by COVID-19? If you answered yes to those, the Arc Central Chesapeake region wants to hear from you. They have $35,000 remaining of a grant that must be distributed by the end of the year. And all qualifying families will be eligible for an up to $500 grant for in-home support. You can get your details and information at the arcccr.org/family support grant. Once again, that is the arcccr.org/family support grant. And I remember that URL because Creedence Clearwater Revival, the Arc CCR. Hey, there's a new museum in town, and I was able to get a sneak peek at it a week or so ago, and Historic Annapolis has completed the renovation of the building at Green and Main Streets in downtown Annapolis, and it is a great museum. It's set up as a timeline of Annapolis from the 1700s to present, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and very much interactive. It'll be the logical starting point for locals and visitors alike that want to learn more about our history. It ain't a Smithsonian, so there is an admission of $10, but it is well worth it. The grand opening will be sometime around Maryland Day. They're figuring that all out right now, but currently their winter hours are Friday through Monday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., so basically the weekend and Monday. You want to check it out. We do have a bunch of photos for you at eyeonannapolis.net. And again, this is the Historic Annapolis Museum. It is a fabulous museum. Definitely check that one out. There's a new music and entertainment venue coming to town. Vibe Annapolis will be opening up early in the new year where Union Jacks used to be in the Annapolis Town Center. With a capacity of 400, they anticipate bringing in comedians and touring acts and much more. Other news from the town center, a new salon called Justmanes, which is just one word, will be opening in the early new year as well. And I Googled them, and it looks like they specialize in human hair extensions. And I'm sorry, that sounds a little too Hannibal Lecter-ish for me. John Astle, remember him? The former senator for the area? The man who ran for mayor of Annapolis? Well, before that, he was a Marine One presidential pilot. He was a medevac pilot and a USMC colonel in Viet Nam, and he's written a book based off his recordings from the spring of 1969 and the summer of 1969. I got an advanced copy of it, and it is a fascinating read. Currently, it's only available in paperback, but a hardbound and audiobooks are on the way, and there will be an official release party on March 30th here in Annapolis. No surprise here if you know him, at Harry Brown's. Anyhow, pick it up on Amazon, or you can get it direct from the publisher at authorgemma.com, and that is author, Gemma.com. I guess that's what all retired politicians do, write a book. Go get it. Not sure you can get it in time for Christmas, but worth a try for anybody that likes local hooks. As we start to wrap it up for the news, remember to check out our holiday lights map and our local shopping list. Both are pinned on eyeonannapolis.net. And if you do know of a light display that needs to be added, email it to me at info@eyeonannapolis.net, and I'll get it added to the map right away. All right, that's it for the news. But first, a quick thank you to our sponsors for today's daily news brief: Solar Energy Services, the Kristi Neidhardt Team of Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster Company, and the Hospice of the Chesapeake. So now you just need to hang tight. George Young from DCMDVA Weather is standing by with your locally forecast weather report. And back at it again, BeeprBuzz with all of your music buzz in her Annapolis After Dark segment. All that in just a bit.
Hello, Sean Lynch here from the team at Galway Bay to tell you about our very own Irish Eggnog. This wonderful creamy drink is a handcrafted, traditional-style eggnog, distilled and bottled in Ireland. It's made from an old Irish recipe with a blend of alcohol, spices and Irish cream that is completely unique and has now become an Annapolis tradition. When you visit one of our local restaurants here, either at Galway Bay in historic downtown Annapolis, Killarney House in Davidsonville, or Brian Brew in Severna Park, please mention this ad to your server or bartender to get a complimentary taste. Share this delicious concoction with friends and family for a thoughtful and unique holiday gift. Available by the bottle, case and half case at all 3 locations. Or go to our website at galwaybaymd.com for further information.
Also available at Pirates Cove Restaurant and Dock Bar in Galesville.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Wednesday, December 22nd. Yesterday brought barely warmer temps to the Annapolis region over Monday's sunny but cold conditions, but it should be plenty of sunshine and overall warmer temps today through the weekend. Look for mixed skies today with highs near 50 along with some breezy PM winds, with more sunshine but cooler temps tomorrow with slightly breezy winds again, with highs in the 42 to 47 degree range followed by more sun and temps at or slightly above 50 degrees on Friday. Ahead of a warm Christmas Saturday with highs upper 50s to lower or mid 60s in spots followed by more sunshine and mid 50s for most for highs on Sunday, which should make for great conditions for the Miracle on Annapolis Street from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. featuring the Budweiser Clydesdales, with the outlook for the Military Bowl on Monday in Annapolis being mixed skies and PM highs near 50 degrees. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there. Stay healthy and be safe. And as always, follow us on Facebook and Twitter and on our website at dcmdvaweather.info. And be sure to download our app on all of your devices by searching DCMDVA Weather in the Apple or Google App Stores so you can always stay weather informed for the remainder of this year and all of next.
Another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt of the Kristi Neidhardt Team from Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster Company.
I always look forward to November as I think of it as a whole month to focus on gratitude. I am incredibly grateful to our past and current clients who've entrusted us with the sale of one of their largest assets, their homes. Over the past 2 years, that's nearly 200 individuals and families that we've had the privilege to serve. I'm grateful that we get to be a part of their lives when their families grow, grateful to be trusted when a loved one is lost or becomes ill, grateful to be a part of helping someone become a homeowner for the very first time, and grateful to be a part of someone's moving onto the water or finding a second home retreat. I'd like to take this opportunity to challenge you to think of the people in your life that you are grateful for. Friends, family, coworkers, service providers, and so many others. Reach out and let them know. And if we can help you with a move in the future, give us a call.
That's another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt. To get in touch, call 410-599-1370 or visit kn-team.com. That's kn-team.com.
The music scene in Anne Arundel County is popping, and sometimes it's hard to sort through it all. From blues to pop, from funk to ska, BeeprBuzz has it all covered for you in this week's Annapolis After Dark.
Good morning, Annapolis, and welcome to Annapolis After Dark. Here are my local highlights for Wednesday, December 22nd through Sunday, December 26th. Annapolis Streaming started as a listing of streaming shows during COVID. Even though our schedule and the shows have moved to real gigs, the musicians are still streaming, so we are still listing them on the schedule. Here is one weekly stream you will not want to miss this week. Every Wednesday, Kensington Studio Sessions drops their weekly episode at noon. This week is show number 82, and it is their Christmas video. They will post on their site at noon, and we will share it on Annapolis Streaming Facebook page, so keep a watch for it later today. Also on Wednesdays, you'll find Jimmy Davies hosting his Ajar Open Mic Night at Metropolitan, starting at 8 p.m. Jimmy was another musician who had a weekly couch concert throughout the pandemic. Also on Wednesday, you'll find Mac and Blue at Stan and Joe's. You'll find Sam O'Hare at 1771. Thursday is Christmas Eve, and there will be music. Aaron Hawkins will be up at the Point. Steve Boucher will be at O'Lawlins in Arnold, and Ben Heemstraw will be at Reynolds Tavern in downtown Annapolis. Just when you thought the ugly sweater parties were over, Middleton Tavern has a big one on Thursday. They are giving away a $50 gift certificate for the winner. They will have music by Michael Kay of Pretty Big Deal, and he's bringing in friends, PJ and Neil, to sing along and to help pick the winner. Friday is Christmas Eve. Up in Severna Park, you'll have Kieran Quinn kicking off the holiday with a real Irish happy hour at Brian Baru from 5 to 8. In downtown Annapolis, Dana B will be playing happy hour at Blackwall Hitch from 4 to 7. Hurricane Kevin will be rocking Stan and Joe's with Herbie and Cecilia from D-Vibe and Conga and other friends as Santa flies over our town. Saturday is Christmas. Merry Christmas! I do show most of the music venues closed to enjoy the holiday, but I show DJ Draco at O'Brien's both Christmas Eve and Christmas night starting at 10 p.m. Club 164 is also open on Christmas Day, which is the dry club out by Annapolis Mall. They will have Christmas dinner at 4 with football and bingo starting at 6. Get out some Christmas vinyl that I hope you bought at Ka-Chunk Records on Maryland Avenue and make your own little holiday jam until you can enjoy music out once again on Sunday, the day after Christmas. Start with brunch at Blackwall Hitch because they will have Greg Phillips, piano strings and things. Up in Severna Park, they will have Justin Bertiquez, known as Justin B, at Brian Baru from 3 to 6. And the holiday at 49 West for Dan Haas and the Ben Bones Reunion Show from 7 to 9. And if you want something after that, try Jay Crawdads over at Tsunami Next Door. He starts spinning at 9:30 p.m. Remember, these are just the highlights. Find the full schedule with updates on the websites. Find the full schedule of music for all of the Annapolis and the surrounding areas on Annapolis Streaming Facebook event and on the websites AnnapolisStreaming.com and BeeprBuzz.com, spelled BeeprBuzz. Music is definitely back, so stay up to date by watching our socials and our websites. Know before you go with Annapolis Streaming and BeeprBuzz. See you out there.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services, with your Clean Energy Minute. Does your home experience power outages? Or maybe you're concerned about energy resilience in general? If so, that's another great reason to consider clean, quiet solar-powered energy with battery backup. You may have heard residential solar adoption has rapidly increased during the pandemic for multiple reasons, and many homeowners, like yourself, are adding battery backup and electric vehicle charging to their solar projects. And with Maryland's residential energy storage income tax credit, along with the federal tax credit for batteries when paired with solar, the economics are quite compelling, and that secure feeling is even better. So whether you're looking for clean energy, energy resilience, or overall peace of mind with solar energy, we can help. To schedule a free solar design, call us today at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net. But hurry, sunshine's a-wasting.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.